This is a gluten-free beer that I brewed. It is a Belgian-style white ale. So a Belgian white ale, 100% gluten-free, as you can see here looking at the color. It's got a nice golden color. It is hazy. Nice smell to it, not much head. However, it does have a lot of carbonation, but this was made from sorghum syrup. It's really a smash beer, single malt and single hop. Sorghum syrup and one hop, which was a Tettnanger. And without wheat or corn or rice, the head really doesn't have any retention there. It's got a really fresh smell of hops. Nice, a very nice nose. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, that is a tasty, good beer. And honestly, if you did not tell me that this was gluten-free, I don't know if I would have been able to tell you that it was not gluten-free. It does have a very nice blonde ale taste to it. It doesn't have, any off flavors, or it doesn't taste funny or weird. The only weird thing is that it just doesn't have a lot of head to it. So if you would have poured me this, I would have just thought, oh, you don't know how to pour a beer because you didn't put any head on this beer. So other than that, I'm really impressed with how this beer turned out. Super easy to make. Of course, you get this sorghum syrup, and I'll put a link to the video of how I brewed it. And this is a Belgian style white ale, so you do put orange peels in it and sometimes some other spices and stuff. But all I put in this one was the bitter orange peel. Yeah. So there you go. If you want to make some gluten-free beer for your friends, family members, somebody who might have celiac disease or just a gluten sensitivity, this is the way to do it. And this is 100% gluten-free, so you don't have to worry about any trace amounts of gluten getting in there. Really impressed with this, and this is actually one that I'm going to make again. Sorghum syrup's not much more expensive than your regular syrup, so as far as it goes for cost-wise, this is very cost-effective, and I really do enjoy how it turns out here. It's got a crisp taste to it. Reminds me of a Pilsner. That's how it kind of finishes off there. But it is kind of cloudy, but that's homebrew for you. All of my homebrew is cloudy. And now that I've had it on the palate for a little bit, I get a little kind of like a cider almost. That kind of, it's not really sweet, but it's almost sweet. And it's reminiscent of how a cider would finish, a dry cider, not a sweet cider. Really good. I recommend you give it a try if you have not. And that is the gluten-free tasting. And that'll do it. I'm trying to find other stuff to talk about, but really there's not much going on. So if you like home brewing and the videos that I make, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, check out some of the other videos that I've made on how to home brew, whether you're looking at all grain brewing or some cider as well. And I'll see you next time.